All right, we are at the Atlanta Breakfast Club. This is where we had breakfast this morning, and we are interviewing. What's your name, sir?
Drumrolldarius.
All right, are you from Atlanta?
Nah, I'm from Florida.
Are you from Florida?
Panama City, Florida. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. How long you been living in Atlanta for?
Since April. So
Since
that
April?
going on a year. Yeah, April will make a year.
What made you move here?
It's opportunity, man. Atlanta got a lot of motion in Atlanta. But I was in Jacksonville, Florida. I had a studio down there. I was doing music. But in the midst of doing that, I was always coming back and forth to Atlanta. So the owner, Chef Anthony, every time he see me, he's like, "Man, when you gonna move to Atlanta? When you come to Atlanta?" I'm like, "Man, you gotta give me a job or something where I can have some, you know what I'm saying, some steady income coming and make it happen." Nah, he might pop up in the next 5 or 10 minutes, but I ain't seen him all day. But I'll see him when I leave here for sure. But I don't know where he at right now. He probably at the other one of the other locations.
Is multiple locations?
Yeah. Oh. And there's a new one getting built in Atlanta Station, right around the corner. So.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Y'all food was beyond 10 out of 10. Really good. Really,
well,
really
I don't know if they gonna. I don't know if he gonna add some new stuff to the menu or not. He ain't letting nobody know what's going on, but you know, it's
it was
thing
good.
on the menu.
My favorite thing on the menu, cause it's funny because like when I be like rushing at work, I'm like, hey man, just give me one of them ABC burgers real quick. But when I first got here, I was eating them Georgia pizzas every day. The chicken and waffle with the pizza with the pie crust on top of it. I was eating them like every day.
What we had, Joe.
That what you had? Yeah, I ate them so much I can remember what it tastes like thinking about it right now. So
wow.
But I think that's probably like my favorite. But I like the pea biscuit too, the chicken biscuit with the egg, bacon, and you can either get shrimp gravy, black pepper gravy, or chicken sausage gravy on top of it. So
you said you was in the music industry. What would you say is your hardest challenge being in the industry?
Right now, just visibility. Because I do everything myself, but I can't record myself, so I need more content. Basically, don't nobody really know who I am because I just.
We know you, Darius.
I'm talking about.
Drumroll.
I'm talking about like the. I'm talking about the masses.
We just met him, y'all.
But I mean, I just dropped like my first project that the world can hear last month. So
what's the name?
Well, look, I spell it N-U-N-2-P-R-U-V, but it's nothing to prove.
Oh yeah, we spell stuff different.
Life 101.
Got to, yeah.
You see how we do that?
Yeah, so it catch the I quicker than N-O-T-H-I-N-G-T-O-P-R-O-V.
That's a creative way to do it.
Nice.
That's very creative. What advice would you give to men or anybody who wants to come into the business as of today? Because it's a hard business to be in.
Talking about music business?
Yeah.
You really just.
What other businesses you got?
Are you talking about the restaurant? Are you talking about acting and doing all kind? I do all kind of stuff. But as far as the music industry, man, you just got to be authentic. You got to be yourself. Like when I'm riding in the car with like one of my homeboys and we listening, like we be having conversations about life, and then I'll say a lyric and I'll be like, that's what we were just talking about. So you really just got to be your authentic self, but you also have to be creative. Like, don't come in trying to sound like whoever popular right now. That's why a lot of the consumers don't respect music nowadays, because everybody's trying to be the same person. So you have to really just authentically be yourself in the most creative way and tell your story. But I tell people too, I'm like, hey, if you give me a topic, a subject, I can tell your story, but I'm still relating it to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure we done been through similar things to where I could come up with some type of story or some type of rhyme that we both, you know what I'm saying? We both experienced. So that's that.
So what is one of the things that you would say is your hardest struggle to move forward? It's a two-part question. So to move forward, what keeps you positive, and what advice would you give to other males in general, but particularly males of color that are trying to be successful, that may have, pitfalls and things of that nature.
What moves me forward is randomly meeting people like y'all who's gonna probably become some of my biggest fans just based off the interaction we had today.
for sure.
So now y'all gonna kind of pay attention to what's going on.
No, you
we
already know.
definitely
We're gonna
need
be
that.
like,
Just like random interactions with y'all. I just met a big DJ from like when I was a little boy. He was sitting right behind y'all. Well, no, y'all was already gone. But he was sitting at the table behind where y'all sat. But just running across random people that you never thought or you imagined that you would meet, and you know what I'm saying, having them start keeping track of what you got going on, and they can watch me. You can watch me progress and move forward. You know what I'm saying? It's not about.
When you watch this, you're gonna see the beginning to where we are.
We've
When
come
you go
far.
back and watch Life 101, you're gonna be like, ooh, they didn't know what they was doing.
No,
That first video, first of all, is long, and we try to put all our information in.
It's
on
okay,
that.
but you have to
That
start
first
from
video.
somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm just telling you, that first video is like we didn't know we had. We didn't know where we were looking. So when you peep it, you're gonna be like, I see what she's talking about.
No matter. My first song was trash too. I ain't gonna say more than likely it was. But now, you know.
You got different focus.
Yeah, and they play my music in here. Now,
Okay,
so,
okay.
You know, you got to be somewhat of a somebody to get your song played in front of thousands of people
Right.
on a daily basis. So.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you being a person on Life 101.
How you know I was done with my questions?
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you done?
Let's go. What we got?
We got 20 questions. Come on,
Let's
shorty.
get
it. Did you talk about your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge. Did I say that?
Yeah, he
No.
did talk about his
He did?
biggest challenge.
No.
He said being like people
Authentic
promoting
and
himself.
stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's the hardest.
Okay.
That's the hardest thing. Just getting it out there, getting more ears on it. I already know the product is good. It's just dispersing it. You know what I'm saying? Getting it on the right platforms and all that type of stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question for the ladies. Is you single? How old is you? They want to know all that.
I'm single. I'm old enough.
Old enough to know better and better.
Old enough to know better and
young
not
enough
be
to do
easily
better.
impressed either. So you got to
That's
come
good.
with it, cause I don't. All
that's
that stuff that be
facts.
going
That's
on
facts.
nowadays, I don't be with it.
This is true.
I don't be with it.
I can't tell you. I'll tell you offline what happened, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it once the camera starts rolling. But it was funny.
Yeah.
Any advice you would give to the world?
To the world.
To the world, everybody, everybody, anybody.
Let me see. You gonna have me talking for about 20 minutes on that.
That's fine.
Advice I can give to the world is just it's simple. Like the same stuff you've been taught your whole life. Treat people how you want to be treated. Don't be out here lying. You know, if you say you're gonna do something, make sure you do it. Cause somebody like me, I don't take nobody serious who just be talking and ain't. Cause I'm by action. I don't really, you know, even like we talking about relationships. You can tell me you love me all day. I don't care unless you show me.
Right.
So like I don't be wanting to hear, yeah, bro, or like if I call you, same way I told y'all to come back at 3:00. Y'all came right at 3:00. But imagine me leaving 15 minutes early and y'all missing me.
Right.
But I told y'all I'm gonna do that with y'all. Just make sure you come back at 3. Y'all did. Y'all didn't have me sitting out here waiting at 3:45, 3:30. Cause if that would have happened, I'd have been like, man, I don't want to do that no more. Don't talk to me.
No.
So just be a person of your word. I ain't gonna say a man of your word, cause I know that's the corny phrase. But yeah, just too many people out here don't stand up for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And we should also start letting people that are not smart know that they're not smart, because there's so many people they be on this internet. They be on this internet with all this foolishness, and I'm like, when did we stop standing for just simple?
I could just hug you right now.
Bro, stop talking.
Yes.
I'm tired of that.
I
Like,
started a reel a couple of days ago on Facebook because it's just a positive word for the day, like keep it moving, because it's just too much nonsense out there. Too much darkness and too much nonsense.
too much, and I feel like we don't hold the right people accountable. Like all the people if you got a fake profile that you go to somebody's page just to talk boldly that you can't do it from your own page, if you don't have your own profile picture of yourself, don't go to somebody else's page talking noise. Please don't. We don't respect it. We don't respect
Period.
it. And I tell people quick on my page, I'm like, yo, I laugh and I joke, but you know, I got jokes too. I talk about you. But yeah, that's all.
So what is your information to the world? Wait, anything else you want to say overall? Anything come to your mind? You just want? Oh, what's your number one pet peeve in life?
People who don't keep their word. People who just bend the truth and just lie. It don't matter what we're talking about. We could be talking about old football stories. If you sit up here and you tell me you had 6 receiving touchdowns in a game, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna be like, really? Yeah, and it's like, I just don't like fabricated statements. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But
yes, I do.
I just don't like annoying people. People just don't.
Respectfully.
But we said my Instagram. I think all my stuff is Drumrolldarius. Yeah, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I be popping on TikTok.
I'm gonna have to follow you on TikTok.
Follow me on TikTok, cause they be hating on all them other social media. They be hating, but on TikTok, boy, they love me over there.
Yeah, they give you a lot of love on TikTok.
I got to do my TikTok.
I got about 7,000 followers in about 2 months.
Oh, yeah,
doing the same stuff we're doing right now. It's the same stuff I be doing on Instagram, all that. But for some reason over there, they show you love. So y'all might want to take y'all platform over that way.
Yeah,
they
we
really
might have to.
Yeah, they'll show y'all love over there. I was just talking about that this morning, so I think that'll be
somebody else said that. I was getting my lashes done, so we recorded a snippet of it, and the little girl was like, "You need to be on TikTok."
You do.
She's like, "You is gonna be famous if you go on TikTok."
You do. I'm telling you, they're gonna show y'all so much love over there. Cause they showed me a lot of love.
So we might be on TikTok next, guys.
We have some other things we need to get.
Yeah, we
first.
do.
Man, TikTok. I don't know. I think TikTok might be the.
It's going fast.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
going
I
real
mean,
fast.
she needs to do a couple of things.
Oh, okay.
But we're not gonna put that out right now.
Oh.
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get my next degree right now. I'm working on my master's, so we gotta finish that first, and then we can talk about other plans. But thank you.
You can do that in the midst of getting your degree.
I have a rough
It's just
job.
a lot going on.
I have a rough job.
Same way you just made 15 minutes to do this, you can make 15 minutes to do something real quick.
I'm gonna need you to preach.
Don't
need you
want
to preach.
I don't.
You don't want to hear it. No excuse.
Cause that's where I'm finna go when I leave here, to the studio. Look,
Okay.
been working all day, and guess what? Finna be working all night.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, we
And
appreciate you.